What's going on, guys? I'm Jay the Black. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in. I want to talk about this couple where this guy is dating these two twin sisters who allegedly he got pregnant. And apparently, I don't believe he got them pregnant. I think that may have been a rumor, just skimming through the article. But they're saying that he may have gotten them pregnant. Okay. And he's been with them for 10 years. 10 years. And now they're talking that marriage. And he's like, nah. And this, to me, highlights how delusional Western women have completely gotten. Okay. Relationship together. And I believe they are a part of a reality show. Go figures, right? That they would be a part of a reality show, that this would be what would happen. All right. Now, I've been meaning to speak about this for quite some time, maybe last week or so, because I think it's very apparent that there are guys out here who are literally impregnating women who are sisters. They're not twin sisters, but they may be sisters, right? They may be cousins, best friends, but they're not, but you don't really hear too much about twins doing it. And also them all being in a relationship together. That's not something that you hear every single day. And I think it shows you that this is the clout chase era. But I believe they've been together for years. I think they've been together for almost 10 years, sharing the same guy. But this is being used to be a part of a reality show. Because I think people are fascinated by how a guy can get in this sort of arrangement. I don't think it's as difficult as people think it is. You have men who are able to get with one of the sisters. And because, again, you have twins, and twins are going to follow and do whatever each other do, he's able to rope in the other. And also a situation of maybe he's taking care of them. But I do think that women, especially westernized women, they're all sharing the same men. There are a smaller percentage of men out here that these women are going after. And whether they know it or not, they are sharing those men. They are. Now, according to this TV show, ace.com, Anna and Lucy of Extreme Sisters have been with shared boyfriend Ben Byrne for 10 years. The Australian identical twins do everything together, including sharing the same man. However, after being with Ben for so long, both twins are ready for some sort of commitment. In earlier episodes, Byrne has seemed keen to start a family with Anna and Lucy, but does the Perth resident truly want to settle down with both twins in a firm relationship along with kids? Because you have, again, women who are lazy daters. Whatever they see somebody else, a sister or a friend, do, that man in their eyes is going to have more value. But from what I can tell, I don't think this guy wants to get married. I think he likes the situation as is. I think he's selling them a dream. I don't know what Australia's laws is about marrying two women, a guy having two wives. I'm not sure how they feel about that, you know. Fans do get Anna and Lucy's joint obsession to do everything together, but it is now starting to wear them down. The fact that both sisters always stick up for each other can get a little tiring. In the previous episodes, both Anna and Lucy took a pregnancy test, hoping to hear Ben's babies at the same time, to bear Ben's babies at the same time. In the latest episode, they are still discussing how they would handle the babies, doing everything in identical way. While that didn't work out, now the identical twins have brought up the subject of marriage to Ben. However, Byrne's reaction isn't what they're hoping for. In fact, it shocked the pair, Anna and Lucy, expecting Ben to be as disappointed as they are, and the law prohibits him from marrying both of them. They also expected him to show some commitment towards them. because he already knew this. This guy knows that Australia is not going to allow him to marry both of these women. But these women get sold dreams. You see it every day. These women get sold dreams that these guys sell them in order to keep them with him. And men do it every day. There are men out here selling dreams to this woman, that woman. They telling this woman he's going to leave his wife to be with her. He never does. He's been doing it for 10, 15 years. He still ain't left his wife. And because that chick is not very intelligent and she doesn't understand men that well, she's getting played and played and played until she realizes he ain't never going to leave his wife. He ain't never going to leave his girlfriend. He's never going to commit to me fully. And there's a lot of women who fall for that because they have a blind spot when it comes to the men that they want. It's funny how you have a lot of women these days. They know how to curve certain guys, right? They won't date certain guys, but they will end up getting with the guy that's the worst for them, who puts them through the most. It's almost like there's something about certain guys that the red flags, they just ignore them. They just ignore the red flags. And that happens a lot with Western women because Western women, whatever they want to get. And it's not good for them. They don't realize it until it's too late. They done had children by the guy. Now the guy don't want to be in their life. And now they're confused because they thought that they know men and they will know if a man wants them or not. But a lot of them don't because they ignore the red flags for the men that they want. Instead, Ben was obviously reluctant and uncomfortable about the subject of marriage. To him, marriage is just a piece of paper. In fact, he feels this isn't necessary to validate their relationship. After 10 years together, Ben also questioned whether it was just the twins' desire to wear a fancy dress and have a huge party. That's what it is, bro. But again, that's why they're with you. Whenever you're trying to be the main guy in these women's lives, they're going to expect certain things from you. They're going to expect you to treat them like a wife. They're going to expect you to want to marry them. And if they don't get that, that's when they want to leave. After totally crushing Anna and Lucy's dreams of marriage, Ben then proceeded to drink his wine and acted like nothing had happened. Meanwhile, the twins were still shocked by his reaction. Fans were also shocked by Ben's behavior and hit social media with their opinions. For the most part, Extreme Sisters fans believe Byrne is just in it for the double box. He's just in it for the relations. Of course. Of course. He's in it just to have relations with them. What you think? This man lucked out and got two twins to date him. Do you really think that a guy who's able to get into that situation is going to then say, you know what? I'm going to marry the both of you. I think these two females are highly delusional. They are highly delusional. Now, again, this could all change. He could end up, I guess, trying to marry them, but he's going to have to leave Australia. Or secretly marrying them. Maybe have a commitment ceremony. These two females are so delusional. Like most Western women, they are just so delusional. They don't understand when they're being played. This guy had 10 years to figure out a way to commit to you, and he never did because he never had to. You gave this man everything he wanted. A lot of times you have a guy who will date one sister and then he'd have to talk the girl, the female that he's dating, into adding his sister to it, but mainly in a sort of just a just a triple play, so to speak. But he's dating both of these women. These women have not had a productive relationship, a normal relationship in 10 years. They've devoted themselves to this guy. He hasn't had to work towards doing anything for them. And I'm telling you right now, it's not going to change. But again, these females are delusional. They're delusional. And that's why they continue to get their time wasted. They waste years of their life on men that don't want to marry them. And then once they're older and they don't have the same dating options, they become bitter. No, you should have seen it coming. Both of you have been dating the same man. You've been sharing the same man for 10 years. Do you really think that he is pressed to marry both of you? Or to, because again, all they have to do is look at the laws in Australia. You know good and well he's not going to be able to marry both of them. But again, they ignore the red flags whenever they want to be with somebody. One fan tweeted, Ben is like, I just signed up for some double play. Not all this goofy illegal marriage and sibling cousin baby talk. Yet another Extreme Sister fan wrote, he just wanted to hit both, not have a family. That's what he wanted, man. Now they're realizing it. Now they're realizing that he was just in it just to have relations with him. A first-time viewer wrote, watching this Extreme Sister show for the first time and wow. However, I'm not really feeling how Ben is talking to Anna and Lucy. The fan added that they need to stick up for themselves. Meanwhile, Suspicious fan wrote, they've been together for 10 years and they mentioned marriage and dude is it gets nervous. Yeah, because he realizes that the good times are over and they want commitment because, you know, this show has taken off and I'm pretty sure they have men in their DM and in their minds, they have the guy that they want, but does he want them like that? I think these modern women are just delusional and it just continues to show more and more and more. These women waste 10 years of their life on a guy that will never marry them just so they can share him. Well, at least they got a reality show out of it.